Alrighty. Evening artist, what's up, Leo? Alright, so, wrong button. I think I want to do the subway more than this one. So I'm going to go to the subway one. Get this shit out of the way. Alrighty, here we are. What are you washing? I am washing a subway train. The newest ones, or the last ones for Power Wash Simulator 1, are a subway train and a statue park. So I went with the subway train tonight. I doubt we're going to finish it because there's a fuck ton. Because like not only is there the outside, like this, the whole fucking outside, but the inside as fucking well. So there's a fucking lot going on here. You know. So I figured at first I wasn't streaming tonight. I wasn't gonna go live tonight. I was working on the secret project that I'm working on, and I saw the fucking I saw Power Wash Simulator had a what is it, a software update. So I was like, oh my god, is that the new fucking DLC? And that's what it was. So I was like, all right, I'll go live for a bit with the new DLC. Um, you know, hang out, see what's good. Why is this window not clearing? What the fuck's going on? There it is. Oh, this DLC was free. Usually the ones they charge you for are usually the fucking like. Damn it! I keep hitting the wrong fucking button. Uh, fuck. Only like Wallace and Gromit, Shrek, Alice, Warhammer, Back to the Future, SpongeBob, and I think this one was free too. Yeah, the Final Fantasy was free. All the rest were paid for. The seasonal specials, those were free, and then all the Muckingham files that you see here, Muckingham files and shit, those were fucking free as well. Gonna be back in Orlando on Monday. Bitch, you're always in Orlando. I don't understand why don't you just fucking move there at this point. Fuck, you're always fucking there. Wow, Leo, 2 comments tonight. Wow. You stayed long tonight. What's the fucking occasion? Oh, wow, 3 comments. Wow. I'm feeling fucking special tonight, dude. Holy fuck. Oh, fuck, you went on a date and you fucking came to the chat? And you stuck around for fucking 5 comments? Wow. Oh my god, I need to go buy a fucking lottery ticket, bro. Fuck, we haven't had this kind of attention from Leo in fucking months. Fucking the first live podcast we did, Leo just came in and said he hated shit and left. We weren't even talking about anything. Now he's fucking here like, hey guys, I'm going to fucking Orlando and shit. Oh guys, I had a date and everything. Now fucking he came here to fucking chat tonight. Like fuck, what fucking damn man, what fucking damn, I don't know what to fucking do with myself now. Goddamn, I feel so fucking special. Shit. Wow, that was energy and played a David Buster. My manager actually asked me today because I make fucking jokes all the time about like fucking we have one store that doesn't do too well. And I always make jokes all the time that like I'm gonna take over that fucking store and I'm gonna whip it into shape and shit, you know. And so my boss asked me the day. He was just like, "So question." I was like, "What's up?" And he was just like, "If I were for some reason to step down as GM, would you really want to fucking take over as GM?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, man," you know. And he was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "Why? Should I be expecting something soon?" And he was like, "No, I was just curious." I was like, "Oh, okay," you know, because like I already have a plan in place for fucking the other store. You know, I told them my plan today, and they were just like, "Oh, okay." 20. I thought I was going to get a GM spot today. I was like, oh, fuck, man, I'm going to be the general manager of this motherfucker. Man, even on the gaming streams, it does it too. God damn, man, we just had 7 fucking people, man. And it's only Leo and fucking Elijah talking, and now we're down to fucking 3. God damn, I fucking hate YouTube, dude. I just can't catch a goddamn break, man. Dude, I fire everybody because that's their issue. Is the staff there? And I told him I was like, I'd fire everybody except for these 2 people, okay? And then I'd bring in. We have a girl there, you know, who's our assistant manager. I was like, I'd bring her over, and then I would hire a whole new fucking crew and fucking train them the right way. That's what I would do. That's the first thing I'd fucking do if I were running that place. You know, like I would hire a whole brand new crew, but I wouldn't put them on the line yet. I would hire all the people I fucking need, and then once I get all the people I need, I would fire the old crew, and then bring in the new crew and teach them how to do it fucking right. Call it a day. You know. Let's see if they show. Elka, Jennifer. I don't think Jennifer's going to show up. She's been. I'm not going to air her dirty laundry, but she's having some issues right now. Like I texted her and she didn't message back, and I texted her again today, and she again. I'm not going to air her dirty laundry, but she's having some issues. Um, Taylor, DP, Diana, Brett. Brett might show up. Diana doesn't really show up to gaming streams that often. If she does, it's usually not very long. Um, Taylor and DP, yeah, I don't know with this one. This is an obscure game, so I really don't know. Man, I wonder if they got a date on Power Wash Simulator 2 yet. And don't forget Saturday Night Funky returns. And we're going to be doing another 20 movies that I like and people tend to hate. And the 20 movies on this list, I think, are a little bit more like polarizing than the last 20 I picked. I actually got to fucking rework that because there's actually two that I got to fucking, in fact, I got to write them down real quick before I forget. Well, I forgot one of them. I forgot two of them, as a matter of fact, but I'm going to write that one down. There we go. And I finished the reality shows list, but like I really got to rework that one because I forgot some really good ones that didn't even make the fucking list. I was like, I got to rework this whole fucking list. And I thought about doing one, but like I mean, it wouldn't be a visual type of list. Like I can't like bring up Google and show you shit, but I thought about doing the top 20 videos I never made. Because like I forgot to tell you about one during the music video one. There was like it's part of the reason why I put it on there. I forgot to tell you about a video I never fucking made, and there was one video that came really fucking close to being made, and I just never made it. Um, but I thought about doing that list, and hopefully, if things go right, the project I've been working on should hopefully debut next week if things go right. Top 20 documentaries. Okay, I'll pencil it in. Where's my list at? That we keep for these. There it is. Docs. Okay, got it. Man, I've been wanting to watch that Pee Wee Herman one too, man. I gotta watch that one. I don't know. Maybe Saturday I'll ask about the videos. I never made one because I don't know. There's some interesting stories with some of them. Some of them probably not so interesting, but oh fuck. But all right. Well, we got the outside done quick. That was quicker than I anticipated. All right, let's head on inside. I sent Erica a picture of Rhea Ripley earlier. It was pretty funny. You should ask her to send it to you. It's pretty funny. Oh, and like we said on the well, we didn't say it on the podcast last night, but I am going to be doing high on Money in the Bank. I would really like to do fucking a double header. You know what? Maybe I should request that day off. I would like to do a double header of Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank. Like, how fucking dope would that be? Just fucking all day, fucking high watching wrestling and shit. Um, you know, oh, that'd be great, dude. Oh fuck, he's already got the schedule made for next week. Son of a bitch. I say, man, I can request off and shit, man. Oh man, that'd be sick. Oh well. Yeah, we'll at least do Money in the Bank at least. Have a good time. Watch Money in the Bank. Is that on a Saturday? Yeah, it's on a Saturday. That's why I was like, man, I should request that off. But I think he's already got the schedule made. Our manager likes to really make the schedules in it. He sometimes will make schedules like 3 weeks in advance, which in a way is a good thing, but sometimes it can be a hindrance. You know, like for this situation where I'm like, man, I should request that day off, but I'm like, fuck, I forgot he's already got the fucker made. And I got so much fucking. This check is already fucking spent. Like I got my first speeding ticket. Yeah, got my first speeding ticket. Have to pay that. I got this letter from fucking social services that like it was like you owe $40 for fucking this, and I'm like, this can't be real. I never have to fucking pay for my my health insurance, for the state and everything. So I had to go all the way to fucking social services, and I'm like, hey, is this real? And they're like, what do you mean it's real? I was like, well, everybody's in the business of doing a scam these days. So I'm making sure this is real. I'm making sure, like, I'm not paying Ranjit in fucking India and everything. And they looked at it and they were just like, oh, yeah, this is from us. I'm like, okay, so I got to pay $40 to them, you know? Then I got to pay 75 for the fucking speeding ticket, and fucking I have this. Then I got to pay $60 to the kid. Or no, I got to pay 70 now because she added interest to it because I asked her to wait 2 weeks. And she was very nice about having to wait 2 weeks for this fucking Target gift card. You know, lucky I like that kid. And Leo, how the fuck did you watch Double or Nothing? Oh my god, that was one of the hardest shows I have ever had to fucking sit through. Tell them the cop did. Oh no, it's one of those photo enforced ones. I got like a ticket in the mail and shit. I was going fucking 11 miles over the speed limit. Yeah, they got me. There was no question about it. I watched wrestling a while. Oh my god, this fucking pay per view was awful. It was just fucking. Oh my god. I mean, Anarchy in the Arena I liked, and fucking um, I thought Mike Bailey and Okada was okay, and the stretcher match was okay. Other than that, eh. I wanted to gouge my goddamn eyes out watching Mercedes and fucking Jamie Hayter. I was just like, why is this fucking going? And FTR versus Nigel McGuinness and fucking Daniel Garcia. I was just like, goddamn, this does not have to be 17 minutes long. But to be fair though, it was the first wrestling show I watched sober in a long time, not including like Raw or some shit like that. So that could have played into it. Nick claims that like it would play the same high, but I don't know. Just know it was awful. Some of those matches I was being really fucking generous with. on NXT right now with SmackDown. Second date, I plan on taking her mini golfing. There you go. Good old mini golf. I was going to take a girl out here mini golfing one time, but we never made it. Long story. A lot of legalities involved, too. She was like, do you watch anime? I was like, no, never have. But I do watch wrestling. But you don't watch wrestling. You just said you haven't watched it. All right. Just gonna let it go. I'm gonna try not to fucking let shit Leo says affect me anymore. I don't watch anime, but I watch wrestling. I haven't watched wrestling in months. Okay, cool. Right? Yeah, like I said, I'm not. Yeah, I remember telling a girl here, I was just like, I have a mini golf date with your name on it. She was like, Cedar Rapids has a mini golf? I'm like, it does. And she was like, okay, but like I said, the less said, the better. I'll put it like this. We were both at fault for some things that happened. And there you go. So for $10. And we're down to two. Great. Awesome. Fantastic. Yeah, I watch a couple who does mini golf. And they do some, I think, in South Carolina someplace. And Florida. They do a lot in Florida. The channel is Brooks Holt. Um, I just recently talked about the girl who's on the channel. Because lately, Leo, since you haven't been fucking around, we've been doing a lot of top 20s and shit. And one of them was the top 20 hottest celebrities. And the girl on the channel was on the honorable mentions and shit. And then when Leo is around, he stays for like 3 comments and then he fucking leaves. Like, I'm surprised he's actually still here tonight. Or he'd be gone by now. He's like, well, I came in for my fucking evening artist and then it's time for me to go. Hey, this is going a lot quicker than I anticipated. I thought this was going to be like a fucking all night fucking ordeal. This might be quicker than that. Probably won't finish it in this session, but if Erica does come in, I'm going to call her Elka. She won't understand why, but I will. All right. I've exhausted all my material that I can do talking to myself. Talked about work. No one gave a shit. It's the fucking Elijah and Leo ketchup hour now. So I will just let you two do your thing, and I will fucking wash this fucking Subway. I'll probably get some before the live on Saturday. Because like I've literally been staying away from everywhere to not spend money. And I did stop at Goodwill today on the way home because I was like, let me see if they got any new movies and shit. Oh my God, let me tell you what happened at fucking Goodwill. So typically at Goodwill, if it's like a box set, like a TV show or like a big box set, they tend to price those at $4.99. Right. And typically their movies are $1.99. Um, But if they don't have a price tag on them, like if it's like a multi-movie set and it doesn't have a price tag, typically they do $1.99. Um, well, I found the Rocky box set, Rocky 1 through Rocky Balboa. I bought that for my mom for her birthday coming up because I figured, all right, she likes Rocky and everything, and she's in bed a lot now, so she'll like watching that. That was $5. Cool. I found a copy of Adventures in Babysitting. I have the movie. I currently am unaware possibly of where that copy of the movie is. And I possibly need that for the project I'm working on. So I grabbed that. I just recently bought the movie Amadeus and I found the director's cut just sitting at Goodwill. I was like, well, fuck, I need that. So I bought the director's cut. Then I found this very unique fucking DVD. It was the best and worst of American Idol seasons 1 through 4. And I've always seen that in pieces. Like I've always seen like one disc of it or the middle disc. I've never seen like the whole set. So I was like, you know what? I want to see if something is on this set. So I opened the set, I look at it, and there it is, William Hung, She Bang. I was like, all right, I have to get this set. But there's no price on it. So I'm like, sweet, $1.99. Awesome. I'll take this. You know? So I get up front, put all my shit up there. And that's the first fucking thing she picks up is the fucking American Idol set. And she's like, oh, well, there's no price on this, so I guess it's $1.99. I was like, yeah, there's a bunch of sets over there that don't have a price on it. Like they had like a whole bunch of Roseanne sets that didn't have prices on them. But I have Roseanne, so I didn't pick up any. All of a sudden, the fucking manager walks over and she was like, yeah, she doesn't want them priced like that anymore. If they say season on them anywhere, they're $4.99. I was like, son of a bitch, you know? And like, I didn't want to make a fuss because there was somebody behind me waiting and shit. So I was just like, fine, fuck it, just ring it up. Like, I was just like, fuck it. I could have had it for $1.99 if that lady wasn't there. I was fucking pissed. Today, my cousin asked if I had Max. I said yes. He said you need to watch Last of Us. Oh yeah, man. Half price books is always hit and miss with their prices. You know, like you would think like some like obscure movie, you would think like, oh, this should be like a $5 movie. I mean, like the movie Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. I found that one day at fucking half price. I was like, sweet, all right, I'm gonna buy this. I've been wanting to own this. They wanted $8 for it. I was like, really, $8 for this? I paid it, but I didn't like it, but I paid it. I didn't like the price. I liked the movie. Or like what did I just recently pick up that I was just like, all right, I think this is Frankenhooker. Frankenhooker, they wanted fucking $12 for it. No, 14. And I was like, I paid $14 for this fucking movie. You know? So I mean their prices have always been really fucking hit or miss when it comes to certain movies, that is. I don't know about their books. Never really fucking paid attention. Um some of them are half price, they're half off the whatever the fucking cover price is. Sometimes you will run into one that They put a price tag on and shit like that. Um, but yeah, they've always been hit and miss for me. Like I think I got the Columbo complete. They had two Columbo complete series. They had one sitting on their shelf for fucking eons. I mean, like fucking, it's still there, for $44.99. And I'm like, that's too much. I don't want it. I go in there one day, they had one for fucking $22. I was like, fucking sold. I bought it, and that $44 one is still fucking sitting there. You know, they had a Matlock one day, and I've been wanting to get my hands on Matlock, but like it was $74. And I was like, I'm not paying $74. You know. So yeah, half price books, they're really hit and miss when it comes to it. I don't have any issue with them. Every now and then I'll pick up a movie and I'm like, if you think I'm paying that fucking price for it, you're wrong. I want Frank to fucking go to Amazon. Probably about the same price. I wouldn't pay more than fucking $14 for it because I barely got my $14 worth out of it. It is not a fucking like classic fucking movie. Hey Taylor. So yeah, for those of you who did not see the post, Saturday we'll be back with Saturday Night Funky, and we're going to be counting down the another top 20 movies that I like and people tend to hate. And I think this list is more polarizing than the fucking last one. I think at the last one, people were just like, well, at this one, y'all are really going to be like, huh? You know? Because like I already had movies written down for it, and then I was high, so I realized like, fuck, did I do this already? And y'all clued me in that I did. So I was like, you know what? I'm already halfway through this list. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it again. We're gonna do another 20 fucking movies I like and people hate. Willard, I got it at Walmart like fucking years ago. I just remember I had it for the fucking like the horror movie video we are gonna do or live that we did, and I just remember I had it. I was like, shit, I should really put that shirt on for this. You know, so we got it. What else am I missing? Oh, there it is. Jason was telling me out that Chucky being AP. Okay, why is my nose fucking bleeding from that sentence? What the fuck? Actor. Yeah, that fucking helps that sentence. Jason was telling me out that Chucky being AP, and then he says actor. Like that fucking helped. Thank you. Praise him in all of his fucking mercy. Stug, you know I can't eat. One word, four letters. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes I think y'all write these fucking sentence fragments on purpose just to make me read them, and then you know, then when I don't understand them, y'all blame it on me. Leo just likes to write them, and then I respond to him, and then he's just like, "Oh yeah, I messed up that one word. I just waited for you to fucking, ramble for fucking 8 minutes about it before I corrected it. Sorry." What's up, boy? And for those of you who weren't here at the beginning, I have been working on a project that hopefully should be making its debut next week. Around, I don't know, hopefully sometime next week. I don't know when. Possibly, I want to say Tuesday, but don't fucking quote me. Will like Nick's Goofy movie shoot? Yeah, Nick thought it'd be nice since we're doing it live now from now on. Because like I said, we're not fucking paying for the paid version of Teams and shit like that or Zoom, so we're not doing that. So we just figured it'd be easier for us to just do it live, fucking sit here, bullshit, and then move on with it. You know what I mean? So so he figured it'd be nice to hop on camera. You know, he wasn't prepared for it last time. That's why he wasn't on camera last time because it was something like, fuck, we need to do something. You know. Um, So I was like, I'm like, are you familiar with live stream? He was like, no. I was like, here, I'll just give you a link. You hop on, we talk. And he was like, oh, and I was like, you don't have to be on camera if you don't want. You can just be audio. And he was like, okay, you know. Well, it's not a funky project. I will say that, but it's something I came up with while high. I was high watching a movie, and I was like, this would be a good idea. And it kind of stuck with me. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make it and then I'm going to release it and we're going to see what happens. I was going to put five of them away, and then like I explained on one of the lives, I was like, I don't want to put five of them away and then the first one sucks and people are like, fuck this noise. So I thought three would be better. So I just finished the third one um, right before I went live. Like literally once I got done with it, I fucking turned that off and fucking turned this on and went live. So what's Teams? It's like Microsoft's version of Zoom, essentially. You know, time to get funky and playing it safe. I could go with playing it funky as a brand of condom. No, can't buy it for me because it doesn't exist. Is Harper your girlfriend in this game? Huh? Who is Harper? That's what I'm like. I'm like, what? What? Wait, are you? Oh, the texts that pop up. Oh no, those are like your quote unquote customers who hire you to like power wash shit. So no. I don't even pay attention to the text. There's like quote unquote story, I guess, that go on there. Like it's like little quips and jokes and shit like that. But like I don't pay attention to them. I could give a fuck less. That's why I was just like, huh? What are you talking about? You know, because like I had no fucking idea. I don't even pay attention to them fucking texts. I don't read. Yeah, me neither. I don't fucking read them. What do you think about the? I don't know. I kind of called it. I was just like, I have a feeling it's gonna end on fucking day one with Abby, and that's you know essentially where it fucking ended. So I kind of called it. You know, no, the people get mad that Joel's dead is what fucking kills me. I'm like, didn't you fuckers like do some research? Like, I'm sorry if I knew that it was based on a game before I watched it. If I didn't know there was a game and I watched it, I would at least do some fucking research on the game. I'm like, let me see what the game's about. Oh shit, he dies. Okay, cool. You know, like I would at least do some fucking research, man. All these people getting all pissed off and shit, man. Like, oh, dude, I'm saying, man, like nobody can. Mm, everything's so fucking PC these days. Ooh, and I know you guys don't care, but the Portland Open starts tomorrow for disc golf, boy. I saw some highlights today, man. That's gonna be good. Hmm. Oh yeah, all the people who are mad are people who didn't play the fucking game. I guarantee it. They're like, "Oh, they killed Joel. What was the point of killing Joel?" I'm just like, fucking, did you play the game? I thought, in going back to your question, I thought it was okay. I think the episodes could have been a little bit longer, in my opinion. You know, like especially the last episode. Like every episode I watched this season, that was the first thing I did was check the runtime. I was like, I want to see how long these episodes are. And like the last episode, when I hit it and it said 50 minutes, I was like, that's it, 50. You know, so I was kind of let down by the runtime and shit. But other than that, I mean, they did a decent job. You know, the stuff that they took artistic direction with, I was fine with. You know, so I don't know, I dug it. I don't dig that the fucking girl said like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna start fucking production in 2026." I'm like, the fuck? The hell is your issue? Most folks don't want to research anything before they watch it. Why spoil the storyline? But I'm saying, like, if it's based on a fucking game and, like, fucking you're getting all pissed off because one of the fucking main characters die, you know, like, fucking, like, do a little bit of homework. Like, oh, he dies in the game. That's why he died in the show. You know, like, don't get pissed off about it. I can understand if it was like an original work. Like, if there was no Last of Us fucking video game and all of a sudden, like, fucking Joel died, maybe I could see the issue with people being pissed that he's dead, you know? But, like, fuck, man, he dies in the fucking game. Like, you have no excuse to be fucking upset. Okay, I lied. This is going to take longer than I expected. I still have fucking a whole nother train to do. This is just the first fucking car. Okay, I'm not saying before you watch it. Okay, I'm saying the people who are mad that Joel died, they should be like, oh, fuck, Joel died. Let me see what happened in the game. And they're like, oh, fuck, he dies in the game too? Okay, that makes a little bit more sense, is what I'm saying. These people are just watching a fucking show and they're like, oh, he fucking died. And they know it's based off a goddamn video game. So I'm saying, like, fucking, when they watch a fucking show based off a fucking video game, like, what, did they get mad that fucking Princess Peach got fucking kidnapped in the fucking Super Mario movie? Are they fucking unaware? Like fucking what happens? Then I respectfully fucking you suck my ass. How about that? Fucking Brett. Fucking horse shit. Brett can never fucking come in here and just be goddamn normal, can he? Oh, the only guy coming here is this fucking bull. Brett is the personification of that fucking meme where it's always somebody like, don't come in here with that bullshit, and it's like somebody dancing, me coming in here with my bullshit. That's fucking Brett. Brett can never fucking come in here and just be goddamn normal, can he? No, because that would be a fucking godsend if he came in and be fucking normal one night. Having fucking proved it. What? What do you want? Oh, okay. That's right, bitch. Better have my money. See, and shit like that. Why would fucking Elijah be in Super Mario? God damn it! See, why can't you fuckers act normal? All right, that's it. Everybody, get out. I've had it with all your shit. I've had it with all your stupid fucking faces. That's it. I'm done. Get out. Everybody, get out. Out. I want you all out of here. Had it. Oh, how's Chloe? She got hit by a car. She's dead. Well, you just got here, but blame Brett. Fucking ladder down too. Oh, it is. Tired of all your stupid fucking faces around here. Fucking Brett. Blame Brett. He's the one that fucking ruined it because we can never be fucking normal. Well, I respectfully disagree. Well, I respectfully suck my dick. Okay, because Will is the picture of normal. Oh, fuck off. I'm more normal than fucking Brett. I blame Death Punch. Where rule set? No, it's don't encourage Brett. Listen, fuckface. All right, so for the new people in the chat, Souther, top 20 movies that I like and people don't really seem to like for some reason. Blame someone like Will and just send it my way. Brett keeps tempting his fucking fate in here. He did see what happened to fucking Leo, right? Brett's gonna tempt fate too many fucking times, and when I fucking lose it on him, I don't want to hear nobody fucking like, oh, Will, yeah. I don't fucking hear it. Wow, 4 people in an instant. Oh, that's a record. No, I think a record is 9. 9 people in an instant. I think that's the record. Faster? Can't go any faster, Captain. I just can't do it, Captain. Hi, Erica and Diana. Where do you see Diana? Did I miss something? DP can do no wrong. I saw the car cross. In case people were wondering. Faster, good boy. Yeah, they have different nozzles. So you see the yellow one on the end here, green, white. This is like if you want to add cleaner. But you only when you do these levels, you only get so many. Oh wait, wrong one. You only get so many cleaners. So I tend to not use them and shit. Um, this one's like a swirl. See, it's like a swirl. Or it's a try here, the triangle one, or try. I mean, trident. I should say. We have the straight line. We have the yellow, which is the tried and true. Has the perfect amount of pressure, you know. But like if you use like the green or something, sometimes it might not have enough pressure to get all of the fucking grime or whatever off, depending on the surface and everything. You can try using green for a bit, see what happens. See, like right there, it didn't take everything off. It's not from anything, it's the Muckingham files. Saying, oh wait. Say Muckingham file 6, subway train, and the sculpture part. Have you ever power washed in real life? Absolutely not. I have mowed more fucking lawns in a video game than I have in fucking real life. Um, all that power in a water gun is crazy. It's crazy. I should really fucking. And actually, oh shit, I didn't see that. Hold on. This whole area right here. If you look over here, this whole area and everything. This is actually a stage in the game too. Just so you know. Fun fact. Let's see how this works out. Like it's working. Oh no, I do not do dating profiles. Because for some reason, dating profiles do make you fucking display an age, and I do not like that. You should have the choice to display an age or not, and most of them make you display it. I don't like it. My friend was like, "Hey, Will, you should go on Bumble. You would like Bumble." I'm like, "Really?" She was like, "Yeah, you would like it." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." I was on Bumble 15 minutes before I deleted the fucking account. I've thought about that. I've thought about just putting a fake age on there and just putting in like the dating profile. They're like, "Hey, FYI, that's not my real age," you know. But I don't know. You look great for 72. That's what I thought. But yeah, one of my old coworkers from Hy-Vee was just like, "Oh, you should get on Bumble and fucking do this, do that." And I was just like, "Okay, I'll try it." You know, she was cool and everything, so I was like, "All right, I'll try it." And yeah, once I was like, "Okay, now how do I get the age not to display?" Went to every fucking setting I could fucking find, and it wouldn't let me not display it. So I was like, "All right, we're done here." Deleted that, and I was on my way. I did the Facebook dating thing. I made a profile there. Same scenario. I was like, oh, can't fucking not show it, so fucking I'm out. I will just be fucking alone forever. Pretty soon Jax will give up and, she'll be ripe for the picking. It's gonna be like that Danny DeVito, Rhea Perlman moment where it's like, it's gonna be me or nothing. She's like, sold. And I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, I kind of don't want Brett though. Don't know if you noticed or not. Brett's kind of a psycho. Psycho's my I mean, yeah. I mean, hey, okay, touche. You got me there, Erica. You got me there. Last two girls I dated were fucking psychos. So, I mean, you got me there. I kind of want somebody stable. I mean, like, I kind of want somebody like me who like goes to work and just like after work, they're just like, fuck it, I just want to go home. You know, and I'm like, fucking right on, man. Let's just go home and fucking watch YouTube and fucking shit. You want to come live? You want to get high with me and come live and see the crazy shit we can get into? Fuck yeah. You know, that's the type of fucking person I want, but there's nobody like that. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Brett's real name is fucking Brad. Fucking works at a fucking used car dealership. He gets to come here and be fucking Brett and be fucking, you know, gets to be somebody else for a night, you know. I thought stable would be boring. Turns out it's great. Yeah, exactly. You know, I thought the same thing. I always thought being stable would be fucking boring, but after being in two psychotic relationships, I'm just like, you know what, stable might be okay for me. Although minus the kid, you know, if you take the kid out of the equation, I would prefer Emma over the fucking baby mama any day. Don't get me wrong, the baby mom, the Emma had her fucking issues too, but at least like, fuck, man, at least like she gave me like my space. You know, like there'd be times where like I'd be taking a shit and like I forgot my phone in the other room and Emma would text me. And I would fucking come back and I'm like, sorry, I was in the bathroom. I didn't see your text and everything. And the response was, that's okay. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. And I'm not used to that response. You know, with the baby mama, I'd be like, sorry, I was in the bathroom. You know, like, oh, what, you don't care about me no more? You know, like that was the response I would get. You know, so like that was a real fucking like breath of fresh air when I first started dating Emma. I was just like, oh my god, I don't have to worry about fucking constantly fucking texting back and shit. It was really nice. Don't get me wrong, she was psychotic too, but there were moments where I'm just like, you know, she ain't so bad. Some of it I just chalked it up to immaturity because she wasn't, you know, she was only 18 at the time. Which that's something I always thought I wanted. I want to date somebody young. I dated somebody young, and I was like, this is hell on earth. The fucking estrogen Molotov cocktail that Emma was. Holy fuck. Oh yeah, since most of our crew is here right now, um, if the answer is no, that's fine. I'm not going to be hurt by it. But would y'all be interested in a top 20 videos I never made list? Would that be something y'all would be interested in? If the answer is no, it's not going to hurt my feelings. But it was an idea I had, and Yes, I need to know more about you. Okay. That the only opinion here? Don't all speak at once now. Heaven forbid a conversation starts. No, not really. See, that was the issue. That was one of the issues I was having. It's like I can't bring up Google and just be like, "All right, guys, here we go," like I do with the movies and shit like that. So that was one of the issues I was having. Like okay, like if I do the top 20 videos I never made, I don't really have anything visual. It'll just be me talking, kind of like the first few top 20s we did when I didn't bring up Google and have visual and shit like that. So that was one of the issues I had with it. That's why I was like, I'm gonna run it by the group here, see what the group says. You know. No, you're not. Shut up, Brett. God damn it. He's either Asian or a fucking white dude. The insurance thing, I kind of believe. And I know he lives in North Carolina because he's named some of the same places that I've been to. The military thing, I believe, because I think him lying about the military would be kind of a dick move, but it's Brett, so no fucking telling. But he has mentioned some very specific stories from the military, like retarded Ricky or some shit. Yeah, you're an open book, and I'm a dictionary salesman, you piece of shit. And if anybody gets that reference, good job. And while he was mentally retarded and had four nipples. Okay. I don't know. I'm a fan of the visuals when you put a list together, but like I said before, got to go out there on a limb and see if it sticks sometimes. Yeah, because like yeah, one time I actually did make content, but like I said, I have like a fucking whole slew of videos that I'm just like, that'd be a fun video to make, and then that's as far as it ever fucking got. Like I'm surprised the project I'm working on now has gotten as far as it's fucking got. Usually when I have a high idea, I'm just like, that'd be sweet, and that's as far as it fucking gets. But like this one, I was like, all right, this one is kind of easy to put together. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a whirl. So, and like I said, for those of you who didn't hear, next week hopefully I should be debuting that fucking project. So keep your eyes peeled. I stay on the move, Erica. I don't stop the countdown. Like I said, it was an idea. I just because like during the music video one, I actually wanted to mention a video that never got made. For one of the music videos, and I totally fucking forgot. Because when you're high, because when I'm high, I have shit to say about some of the shit that I plan for the list. I'm like, oh, I want to mention that. Like, I actually forgot to tell you all the story about Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. I gotta tell y'all that fucking story. Hold on, because y'all are gonna fucking laugh at this. So, in Virginia, when I lived there, on the local affiliates and shit, at 6 o'clock they would play fucking Jeopardy, and then at 6:30 they would play Wheel of Fortune. Well, me and my mom, we moved to North Carolina and shit, and for some reason the affiliate there, they played Wheel of Fortune first and Jeopardy second. Or no, it's strike that, reverse it. It was Wheel of Fortune first and Jeopardy in Virginia, Jeopardy then Wheel of Fortune in North Carolina. So me and my mom made it a nightly thing to fucking watch Jeopardy and fucking Wheel of Fortune. So we'd be watching Wheel of Fortune and everything, and all of a sudden there'd be like fucking, three Q's and O and a fucking Batman symbol up there. And my mom would be like, that's the way, I like it. I'm like, how the fuck did you, what the hell? And I'm thinking like, all right, that was a fluke, whatever. You know, next puzzle would come up and like fucking again, there'd be like a fucking Q up there, and she'd be like, quantum physics. I'm like, what the, huh? Like, okay, whatever, right? Turns out she would call her friend while fucking Wheel of Fortune was on at 6 o'clock there. Meanwhile, Jeopardy's on where we live, and she's getting the fucking answers. So when Jeopardy comes on, when Wheel of Fortune comes on here, she has all the goddamn answers. So that's why like there's like fucking like a 7 on the board, and she's like fucking, oh yeah, fucking that's the way I like it. I'm like, what the fuck? How did you, she did this for fucking months. I forgot to tell you all that when we did the game show list. I really wanted to tell that story and I forgot. But yeah, during the music video one, I forgot to tell you all a story about a video I really wanted to make, and it sat in my brain for fucking um, years. And I really wanted to make it, and I just never got around to fucking making it. Two at the very least. Is Will one of your unloved kids? No, I am not. Fuck, I am. So that's kind of where I got the idea from when I forgot that fucking story on the music video list that I wanted to tell. I was like, oh fuck, I forgot this whole story. And I was like, maybe I should just make a list out of that, man. Just fucking top 20 videos I never made because I already know the number one because that's another one that sat in my brain for a while. And I was like, I'm gonna make that fucking video, and I just never fucking made it. Hey, so rumor has it you bang pros while watching. Ew. I mean, in a way, I guess I'm flattered, but there's better watching material to watch than me while fucking. Just fucking some girl in the background, just hear nuts slapping against fucking clit, and it's just like, all right, guys, number 20. Listen, you fuckers, I like this movie. And fucking, just so fucking, listen, this fucking movie here, man. Let me tell you why you just fucking some girl. Oh, okay, I guess. Just fucking swinging back and forth, Harry Kalahari style. Okay, that's another reference if you get. Good job. Um, maybe I've buried some seed in Easter. I've done it every way you you can imagine. Remember the girl I was going out with before and ended up blocked at every time? Like, oh, Leo just pops up out of fucking nowhere. Motherfucker disappeared for. Yes, Leo, we remember. Oh, the girl you fucking abandoned us for. Yeah, we remember. There's Jennifer. Thanks for responding to my text, by the way, hon. I swear, if I'm ever in an emergency, I am not fucking texting Jennifer. Jennifer, please help, help, help. And then fucking, I am not going to get a text back for fucking days. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh, you're still sick? Yeah, but I texted you about the other thing that was happening. I don't want to say it here. Has that other issue calmed down? I'll give you an update. Okay. All right, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. She works at Sam's Club at the door checking memberships. Over text. Yes, thankfully. Okay, that's why I texted you. Like, did everything calm down? And you never texted me back, and I just wrote back. I guess not. So like, when Elijah did his little fucking um call here, he included your name, Jennifer. I was like, I don't think Jennifer's going to show up tonight. She's having some issues right now, so I don't think she's going to come. You know, but hey, you made it, and you know I had to bust your balls about not texting me. That's all Leo used to talk about was fucking Costco at one time, man. Motherfucker went to Costco like every fucking day. Like shit. This is weird. Leo's got a new fucking like girl in his life, and he's still here. This is like fucking weird. I am going to the hospital Saturday so I could use everyone's prayers and positive energy for healing vibes. Why are you going to the hospital? What's the issue, man? You can't just come in here and be like, "Oh, I'm going to the hospital. I could use prayers," and expect us not to pry. You saw what happened to Clit when that happened, so. Uh, positive energy. She didn't want me to know where she worked, and she decided to get a job at the closest store to my house. Fucking, I'd be in there every day. Like, what's up? Can you show me where the detergent is, please? Next day, can you show me where the pencils are? Yeah, Clint hadn't been in here in a bit. I don't know where he's been. He might pop up again someday. I don't know. We've had a lot of people who come in here and then all of a sudden disappear. I mean, we still don't know what happened to fucking burnt toast. That motherfucker disappeared out of nowhere. Josh disappeared, but he admitted he had some issues. So thankfully, hopefully he's okay. You know, but if he just doesn't come in here anymore, that's fine. But hopefully he's okay because he admitted he had some fucking issues and shit. Um, Let me know what organ you need. I got you. Good vibes, Jennifer. Hope everything's okay. Or the black guy, forgot his name. Oh, Pusha? Yeah. I don't think Pusha was who he said he was. You know, but I can't put my finger on it. Have you gone to their YouTube to see if they're alive? That's a good question. I haven't. Saturday early morning, I got sick and it was really bad. And since I've been having heat palpitations and my stomach hurts, I'm scared to eat anything. Haven't had anything to eat since Friday. Bitch, it's Thursday. You gotta try and eat something, yo. It's been 6 fucking days, yo. Listen, I can't marry a corpse. I mean, I could, but I mean, I don't think it's really. I think it's frowned upon. But listen, that's not the point. I think the point is you need to fucking try and eat something, some crackers or some shit. I ain't no doctor, but yeah. See, Erica said water and crackers. Yeah, see, that's why I just say crackers, man. You're not fucking dying. And if you're dying, I'm driving to Philadelphia because I got to find out. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I didn't say you weren't allowed. I just said it was fucking weird. That's all I said. I was like, it is weird. Okay, yeah, you're not allowed. Okay, please stop. I didn't think you were going to go right back fucking to it. No, I do not like that. Mm-mm. No. It's like another guy calling your girlfriend honey. It's just it's weird. Oh fuck, are you for I'm Mistress Erica. That I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. But yeah, the fucking her calling Leo Papa, considering the fucking past they've had too, on top of all that. Um, I tell you guys, I'm not gonna fucking acknowledge it. I'm not saying anything because if I say anything, I'm gonna lose my fucking cool. So I'm not saying anything. Do whatever the fuck y'all want. I don't care anymore. Once you told me what the translation is, I stopped fucking caring. Do whatever the fuck y'all want. I am not acknowledging it anymore. Erica, no, I don't think so. I've had some of these stomach attacks before, but it only happens once every couple months. But it's happened twice in the same month. Have you taken anything like Pepto Bismol or fucking something? Because again, y'all fucking treat me like, oh, that's just Will. He's just fucking our happy little idiot, man. But fucking, y'all piss me off and shit. And then y'all think like, ha ha ha, he's so funny. And then like fucking, and then when I really get pissed, y'all like, why is he mad? Like, fucking, let it go, let it go. It's my fault though. I haven't been taking care of myself like I should. I had the same issue, but I ate 7 hot dogs and it cleared up. I had a pork sandwich served in a dirty ashtray. Worked out fine. Again, you get the reference. Good job. The fuck is inside? I know, just dirt and fucking grime and shit. Can't believe I'm almost done. Yeah, maybe you have shit in your intestines. Black mold. That's a good answer. Yeah, here's my brain on that. I went to Crohn's, but I don't know. Heart is also an issue. Um, yeah, maybe take a laxative or something, or fucking go puff some fucking laxatives to you or some shit. Fucking get you a good shit. All right, fine. Get you some prunes. Get you some prunes. Fucking pop them in and fucking get you a good shit going. Do Alka-Seltzer? Alka-Seltzer helps you shit? Since when? I never heard of that one. Okay. Do you like dates, Erica? Yeah, I don't think that would work. You accidentally ate four and gave yourself diarrhea? Yeah, but did you like dates? Hate prunes, like dates. Oh, you like dates, huh? How about next Thursday? Ah? 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 You like that? Yeah, up top. Up, no? Okay. No. Okay. That's fair. You know, they're kind of slept on, but you know, I can fuck with prunes, man. They're not bad. I'm like, I can get jiggy with these, man. Because like when I was on the Ozempic, when I first started the Ozempic, you know, there's some constipation involved in shit, and like I would fucking eat some prunes, man, to get the fucking get the regulation going and shit again, man. Prunes go hard, man. I like some prunes, man. Can't do the juice though. I don't know. I think it's a consistency issue or a texture issue. I don't know. Can't do the fucking can't do the fucking juice. Don't think I've ever had prunes. Oh man. If you like raisins, then you'll like prunes. Oh, and Jennifer, I finished the well, I shouldn't say I finished it, but I wrote the first draft, I should say, of the top reality shows list, and like I forgot to add some, so I got to go back and rework it and everything. But that one's coming along nicely, just so you know, because it was your suggestion. So I keep wanting to work on the Disney branded movies one, but like fucking, God, that's gonna take so much fucking time to do. Is prune juice like cranberry juice? No, no, it is not. Just imagine a big raisin. Oh, it is to me. That's what it is to me. It's like a big raisin. Like I know this is kind of off the beaten trail, but like I don't understand people who can tell the taste difference between fucking cauliflower and broccoli. Like that's the same shit to me. If you blindfold me, I am not going to be able to tell you the fucking difference. Yeah, I love fucking broccoli, dude. Okay, let's see here. Jennifer, Leo, Erica, Death Punch, a little bit sprinkled in there, Taylor, and we just had 14 people in here. Wow. Okay. Excuse me while I go hang myself. If you're scared to do anything, at least look into massages that help you poop on here and see what you can find. Yeah, probably texture wise, but I will say taste wise, like fucking, they taste the same to me, man. Like I said, if you blindfold me and tell me to taste them, like I probably couldn't tell you which one's which. I fucking, and I like both of them. You know, obviously, if I like broccoli, I'm gonna like cauliflower. I feel like you totally could though. I mean, Brett's not wrong. It's just white fucking broccoli to me. Don't add any butter to the food or seasoning. Be in a bland food diet to help you not throw up or anything until you can get help. Or, or, or you come lay next to me where it's nice and warm. I kind of like that plan. Bought a $45 overstuffed lobster roll a few days. You smoked your mind retarded. $45 for a fucking lobster roll. Fucking out of your fucking mind. Considering that I found out Papa means fucking Pope in Spanish, at this point, call him whatever the fuck you want. Because I'm just not going to fucking acknowledge it anymore. Because he's coming up with all these fucking weird ways to fucking still be called Pope and shit, and I'm not having it. Like I said, I'm not going to acknowledge it anymore. Call him whatever you want. I mean, y'all are still fucking entertaining this after I fucking freaked out on him. So, like, okay. If y'all want to keep entertaining that, then go ahead. Again, y'all think it's all like, oh, Will's fucking, he's just fucking having fun and shit. And he legitimately pissed me off that fucking night, and y'all want to keep fucking entertaining it. So, again, if it comes up in the chat, I'm just going to fucking ignore it. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a dick here. It's just, I mean, I clearly fucking, I mean, I went off that night, and people were still like, ah, oh, it's just fucking Will. And just, no. I mean, you don't have to give a pouty lip. Like I said, call him what you want. I'm just not going to acknowledge it. If he would have never told me that Papa means fucking Pope in Spanish, I would have been none the fucking wiser. So blame Leo on that one. He's the one that fucked that little gig up. Yeah, I know it means dad, but man, we just had 14 people and we're down to fucking 5. Have I ever mentioned how much I love YouTube? Love it. I want to be just like it when I grow up. I want to work there. I want to fucking. I want to work there. I want to work in the algorithm department. I wouldn't eat anything heavy, Jennifer. Keep it light. Keep it bland. Maybe add a touch of salt. Don't worry, tell me here. Yeah. Again, I use the same line. Fucking, you've changed and I'm a dictionary salesman. All right, now we hunt. Because fucking at 98 fucking percent. Oh, fuck, I should have known. I should have fucking known. No, it hasn't caused controversy. Fucking apparently everybody fucking loves it. Listen, here's the issue. Since you're gonna fucking here's the issue. It's the point that you changed your name to fucking Pope Leo. And I asked you 3 fucking times to stop with the whole like I'm the Pope bullshit. And you fucking ignored it. So I lost my fucking shit. To the point where I was like, all right, if y'all are just gonna keep bringing it up in the chat, even though I've clearly fucking asked y'all to stop, then I'm just gonna fucking ignore it. You know? And now y'all just keep coming up with clever fucking ways in the chat to bring it up. So you know what? Talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about relating to it. I'm just not gonna fucking bring it up. Again, I like to hang my hat on the issue that we don't bring up fucking big political issues or big religious shit. And I asked you 3 times that goddamn night, do stop fucking doing it. And you fucking ignored it. So again, for the umpteenth fucking time, I don't care who the fuck you are. Again, fucking call yourself whatever the fuck you want, man. You know, like fucking y'all can call him whatever the fuck you want. Unless it says fucking Leo, I don't give a shit. Period. I'm leaving it at that. Y'all are making me hot now about it. it's a joke. If a new person comes in, no one be wiser. I understand the other night, but it's not the viewer. No, I get that it was a joke, but it's the fact that I clearly said fucking stop and it kept going. That's the main issue I had there. I mean, it's already bad enough Leo treats us as a fucking afterthought to begin with. You know? So real good vibe in here now. Real good vibe. Like dad hit mom at the dinner table. I'll decide whether or not we should still eat. The outer. Not sure I would buy it again, but it was good. I finally found the spray tea. It's probably my favorite drink right now. Yeah, I just drank my last one fucking today. I've been meaning to grab more, but I haven't gotten any. Like I said, I've been avoiding the fucking stores because, like, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to spend any fucking money because, like, I got so much shit to fucking pay on Friday. It's not even fucking funny. I know, what am I looking for? Safety chain attachment? I know. I saw one post about that drink. It was like, man, this thing tastes like roach elbows. I'm like, okay. The better question is, how do you know what that tastes like? That's what I want to fucking know. When did you ever have roach elbows to where, you know, you thought the drink tasted like that? That's what I saw. Yeah, I'm just like, what when did you ever have that? What the fuck are anti climbers? Back. Oh fuck! I forgot all about the fucking back of the bus. Shit. I thought I was fucking done. Shit. Or subway train. I said bus. And there's another meme going around. That's just the McCrispy tenders. Like an elephant wing? Ew. And that's the reason I instantly had to find it in stores. Had to get mine from Amazon. Fuck Amazon when it comes to soda, dude. I swear. Like a couple times I've tried buying soda from Amazon, and I'm like, okay, cool. It's 24.99. How many do I get? And they're like, oh, it's just for one. I'm like, you want me to pay 24.99 for one fucking 12 pack of Diet Code Red, and then you want me to pay 13.99 shipping on top of it? Amazon, kiss my dick. I swear, people online, they just put prices on fucking anything. Yeah, I have Prime, but still, not everything's on Prime, man. Like they'll put like fucking still though, like 24.99 for a fucking 12 pack. It's bad enough they're already in fucking stores for like $10. Thankfully, like some stores are starting to go down. Like I think recently my fucking Hy-Vee went down in price on 12 packs, and Walmart's starting to go down a little bit. You know, um, but still, man, like the fucking prices on 12 packs are just insane. Because like right before Tab, they stopped making Tab. Y'all would probably know about Tab if everybody, not you guys, if other people didn't shit on the fucking list that I made. But right before Tab went out, man, they were like three 12 packs for like 24.99, which I'm like, all right, I can't find those in store here, so that's actually a good fucking deal. I'll get those, you know. But it was just fucking like for a 12 pack of Code Red Mountain Dew, the diet, you know, that it's hard to find here. What am I looking for? Bench seat dividers. They wanted 24.99 for one, and I was like, bite me. I'm not paying that. It's like whenever I look at TikTok Shop, man, they'll have like, you know, Diet Pepsi Raspberry from Japan, and it's like 6.99, and I'm like, okay, how many do I get? You know, like fucking, and it's always one bottle. I'm like, you want me to pay $7 for one bottle of fucking pep? Kiss my ass, man. You know, inner cab door. Inner double door grab. I thought I got the safety chain attachment. Son of a bitch. Okay, what safety chain attachment, dude? Oh, that one. It's like from Russia. Ugh. They only show you the fucking inside? Are you for real? They only show you the fucking outside? Oh, oh, fuck off. What time is it? Only 8:27? All right, we'll start the sculpture park. All right, here's the sculpture park here. The last level up DLC on Power Wash Simulator before the second one comes out. I don't know when the second one's coming out, but can you get this over the phone? It's actually soothing to watch. I don't know if there's a mobile version. I know there's a PC version, and it took them a while to come out with the fucking PlayStation version. You know, it's not exactly this one, but they have like other versions of it, but they're nowhere near as fun as this one. Like if you get like mobile app versions of it, they have like ones of it, but it's like, okay, you've run out of water. And it's like, all right, yes, you know. I don't know why. I thought Jennifer had a game system. I don't know why I thought that. I thought she had one for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, that's why I kind of like playing this game live a lot because it's kind of easy to fucking, play the game and chat and everything like that. Every now and then I have to pause to say something, but and you got to pay for. I think in like some of the mobile games, yeah, not this one obviously, but I think in like some of the rip-off mobile games, like yeah, you run out of water, you have to wait like 3 hours for it to recharge, then you can play again or watch an ad, and shit like that. Yeah, because like when the game first came out, I thought it had mobile. So like I went to the mobile store, got one, and it was like, oh, this is terrible, And then I had to wait months for this to come out on PlayStation so I could fucking buy it. I bought it day one. Day one on PlayStation, I bought it. I was like, oh fuck. This and Gold Rush, who comes in here sometimes, he told me about Lawnmower Simulator. And I was just like, what? Lawnmower Simulator? That's gonna be stupid. And I watched the trailer and I was like, that actually looks kind of fun. And I put like a lot of hours into that fucking game. A lot. I used to just put on fucking movies and just fucking play Power Wash Simulator. I mean, Lawnmower Simulator. Same with Power Wash. Though. I put on fucking movies, be putting on and putting in hours. I have over 500 hours in this game. Because like once on PlayStation 4, I accidentally reset the game for some reason, so I had to play through everything again. So I did that, and then with PlayStation 5, I had to fucking for some reason when you transfer your games over from PS4 to 5, it resets all your fucking progress. So I had to play through everything again. So that racks up fucking hours and shit, you know. So I think like one of the last year's WWE game, I have like over 400 hours logged in. That's why lately, like on my off time, like when I'm just sitting down here playing a game, watching Simpsons or some shit, I try to play golf because like I only have like fucking like 30 hours logged in it. So like, and I haven't even finished the U.S. Open, like the career mode. So like, I'm like, fuck, I gotta finish career mode. And that's what Jax said too. Jax came in one night for a power wash stream, and she was like, "This is oddly soothing to watch." I was like, "Yeah, I kind of dig it." Because I used to watch this guy on Facebook called uh Creepy Horseman, and he played this one day, and that's how I discovered the game. I was just like, "The fuck, Power Wash Simulator." And fucking, that's how it began. Did you scare up Elijah? No, he's either fucking eaten or fell asleep. One of the two. The fuck? What am I missing on this guy, dude? Oh, that's what I'm missing. Well, I come in peace. Get good tea. I'd actually like you to come loud, but that's just me. I just like it when it's loud. But preferably screaming my name. But if you do say somebody else's name, I might be mad about it. But I don't know. I'll take what I can get. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Didn't mean to fall there. Didn't mean to fall there either. It's been a while since you played golf on stream. Yeah, I posted a video of it the other day because like lately I've been playing the fucking game better high than I have been sober. Have you seen those couple shirts? One has a UFO opening and say "I come in peace," and the other shirt says "Hi, I'm peace." Oh yeah. I have seen that. I hate when I throw a line out there like that and Jennifer just has no response. It fucking it irritates me because I'm just like, that's a good line. I'm like, I prefer if you come loudly. Just nothing. Jennifer's like, I'm not going to give in to that. She's like, I'm not going to entertain that shit. She's like, I'm not giving in to your fucking mind games, Will. For one of my friends one time, um, she was like, I'm dying. And I was like, you're not fucking dying. Besides, if you die, you're no good to me dead. And then there was a pause. You know, I was like, well, I mean, you might be good for a couple hours, but after that, it's gonna get dicey. You know? And she was like, oh, Will. I was like, why? What's it say? Man of a thousand faces. You have a thousand aspects, all of them facing inwards. Come outside sometime. Might know yourself. Oh my God. Why? Yeah. I've known her like for a long time though. So she, you know, she was just like, the fuck? Did she die? No. No, she meant like I'm dying as in like she was sick or something at the time. She was like, I'm dying. And I was just like, don't say that. You're no good to me dead. And then there was a pause and I was like, well, maybe for a little bit, you know, a couple hours maybe, then it gets a little dicey. Where do I want to go next? Yeah, let's go here. Like I've been trying to get in contact with her so we can do an episode of the podcast because like I really feel like she needs to be on it for me to do that episode. You know, I mean, I could technically do it by myself, but I feel like if she's on it, it would make for a way better episode. Y'all thought the Tatiana episode was good? Fuck. What topic? Oh, my friend that I've known her for like fucking eons, and you know we kind of have a history. You know, we've always had that will they won't they type of fucking relationship. You know, and like even to this day, like Justice will be like fucking like every time like I mention her, he's like, "You two aren't together yet," you know, and I'm just like, no. What's my favorite episode of the? What's my favorite episode of the story podcast I've done? Like favorite as in like time I've had, probably the one with Justice. I had a lot of fun doing that just because we had a lot of good laughs doing that. One with added guest, I would probably say the artist erotica episode only because my main concern was that is that it was a fictional story, but I told it in a way that like it actually happened. And my one concern was that like if anybody gets to the ending before I say it, then the whole episode's fucked. You know, if somebody calls the ending, if somebody says like, "Well, this is bullshit," or if they say, you know, what the twist was, I don't want to say what it is in case anybody wants to go listen to it. If anybody calls what the twist of that story was, and the whole story was for nothing, you know. And thankfully, like when people heard it, and I asked them afterwards, I'm like, "Did you get to the ending before I did?" They're like, "No, I had no fucking idea." I was like, "Cool, all right, then it worked." So probably that one. That's why I kind of want to do more like fictional episodes. You know, there's only two thus far: the fucking artist erotica and dark web episode. But the dark web one was actually fucking in the book. Um, yeah, but the one with Justice was probably my favorite because we fucking laughed our asses off for that one. For some of them, you know. I just wish I wish we could have done like the uncensored episode. Um, because like fucking like the stories that Justice has are just fucking insane. But he's a teacher now, so we couldn't really get into it. Um, did you turn off comments on that one? So the ending doesn't get spoiled? No. Well, fucking nobody listens to this shit except for you guys. The only comments that I get on fucking videos now, I get comments on the very first Movies Are USA video I did. I get comments like I fucking work for him. Like, well, my disc didn't work, and when I messaged him, I'm like, fuck, motherfucker, I don't work for him. Like, why are you leaving this comment here? Like, fucking whatever, dude. Like, I just recently got a comment on that video. That video was posted like what, fucking 4 years ago, maybe? Yeah, 4 years ago, 2021. Um, and like, I still get fucking comments on that video sporadically. Fucking bizarre. So I was telling Joe the other night. I sent him that fucking comment too. I was just like, "Fuck, before you were born, 2021." Wow. All right. Um, but like, yeah, I sent him that comment. I was just like, "Dude, I don't work for you," you know. And he was just like, "Man, that fucking." He knew who it was. Like once he saw the comment, he was like, "I know exactly who that is." You know, on your channel. Wait a minute. Before I was born on your channel. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. I was like, wait. You were born in 2021. That doesn't make sense. That means you're like four. Erica, do you have any pictures from the shower? Oh, and then my text goes off. Oh, it's Nick. I want to see pictures of you in the shower. Well, no. All right, so yet again, another reminder, Saturday Night Funky returns. We're going to be doing another 20 movies that I like and people don't tend to like. Why aren't you cleaning? There it is. And the first one I'm going to do it, I was like, fuck, I already did this one. But then, like, I already had, like, fucking 10 movies written down. I was like, fuck it, I might as well finish it. There's another situation where I thought of 3 movies, and I'm like, ooh, I need to add those to the list when I get home. And then, like, I forgot 2 of them. Luckily, I remembered one. Yeah, I know, you'll be at the hospital. Although I don't think you need to waste a trip on that. But that's just me. If you want to go ahead. I think this is like the boob thing again. I don't think it's anything serious, but if you want to go, I will completely. Are there going to be deep cuts? Let me see. Any deep cuts on here? Mm, not necessarily. I would say probably two. Two of them maybe are deep cuts. All of them are fairly fucking normal, movies. You'll be at a baby shower Saturday, so I won't be here to watch. Alrighty. The kid ain't gonna know you didn't show up. Baby ain't even born yet. So, like, you can still come. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I wasn't gonna go live tonight. I was working on the fucking project I said I've been working on, and I saw that the fucking Power Wash Simulator had a update. Like, oh shit, is that the new DLC? And it was. So I was like, oh well, fuck, I'll go live with this tonight. Because I wanted to do something other than fucking wrestling this week. You know, 'Cause last week we didn't get to do gaming because of moviesarusa.biz, and that was a fun box. Be sure to use checkout code artist, save 50% on your purchase. See, and here's the thing. Listen, I like that he sends me stuff. He's a good guy. I like Joe. He doesn't have to send me this shit. He sends it to me out of the goodness of his heart. But here's the thing. I told him about my mom's stroke. And she's stuck in bed and everything. And I told him, I was like, hey man, my mom recently had a stroke and everything, and you got a show on your website that she really likes. I was really hoping if you have a copy of it laying around, maybe you could send it to me, or if I give you the address, you could send it to her yourself. Um, and he was like, I'll see if I have one laying around. Okay, cool. And after I ask him for one title, I tend to not bother him because, like, I don't want to piss that guy off. I got a good thing going here, you know? So the birthday's coming up, right? And, I went to go ask him something, but, like, I didn't want to make it seem like, okay, I just fucking want this. I mean, I kind of did, but he had a Family Guy set. It had all the episodes of Family Guy. And I'm like, fuck, I kind of want that. So again, I went and asked him. I was like, hey man, I was just curious if you have a Family Guy set laying around. I'm kind of window shopping for the birthday, and I was just curious if you had one. Now, mind you, it was 2 weeks before my birthday, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'll check for it. I'm working on sending boxes out right now because he has other people who fucking open boxes and fucking make videos and all that shit." And I was like, "Cool, man, sounds good." Didn't bother him. I think I asked him for one more movie, and I forgot what it fucking was. So typically when I do that, he tends to try and throw in like at least like one of the things I asked for. So every week I'm checking like my mail app, to see if it's on the way and shit. Not on the way. Finally, it's on the way, and I'm like, great, it took a month, awesome. And then it's like that box that we got, and I'm just like, fuck, dude. I'm like, there was fucking nothing in it. There was like one movie in it that I fucking cared about, and I only cared about it because there's Jenna Ortega in it. That's the only fucking reason I cared. You know, Yeah, I'm just like, dude, you couldn't throw in any of the shit that I asked you for. There was one time though, I asked him, I was like, dude, can you put out, this is before they came out with the fucking, yeah, he is. He's a busy, that's why, like, I ask once. And if he's like, I'll look into it, I don't go back and be like, so did you look into the, I don't fucking bug him. I ask once, and if he's like, yes or no, I fuck off after that. Because, like, I don't want to fucking ruin the fucking thing that I have with him and shit. That's why you got to keep asking. Probably forgot. Exactly. I've never seen any of those movies. Exactly. I didn't see a single fucking one. Um, but one time though, before Superstore, the TV show Superstore was released on DVD, all of them, that is. I asked him. I was like, dude, can you put out the show Superstore on your site and everything? I was like, dude, I'll buy one. If you put it out and everything. And he was like, okay, cool. So he puts it on his fucking site and everything. I was like, okay, I'll lie. Can you send me one? He was like, well, for that title, I can't actually send you one until somebody actually buys one. I was like, okay, that's fair. I went on my YouTube. I went on a short. I was like, hey guys, moviesarusa.biz. They currently release Superstore. You guys should go over and fucking buy one and da-da-da, all this shit. After I post that, fucking he messages me. He was like, I'm sending you a Superstore. I was like, really? He was like, yeah, 20 minutes after I put it up, I got an order for one. And I was like, dope. Because like the second it went live on the site, I had a fucking short up about it. Oh, the Wicked? Yeah, fucking the Wicked Blu-ray. I think my sister said she wanted it, and she never fucking watched it. I'm like, fuck. My sister my sister likes certain movies, but then like she'll own them and then like never fucking watch them. So like I pick up like Disney movies all the time for her and shit. Like the Disney DVDs and shit. That's about it. Something I used to grab for was Three Stooges. I stopped enabling that because like she stopped watching it, and I was like, fuck it. Oh, yeah, because they said Disney on the spine, and I'm like, Rivals? What the fuck is Rivals? This doesn't even look like Disney, And lo and behold, it was Disney, all right. Yeah, they were fucking. It was not. Sometimes there's a box where like he'll throw in some good shit. I'm not gonna lie, there's been some boxes where I'm like, there's some good shit in here. All right, we're having a good time and everything. But yeah, that was a misfire. I think we had another box like that before where I'm like, oh, this is hell. And I have to be like, all right, guys, we can. Well, technically, I don't think I have to. I think I'm doing it out of courtesy. But I mean, he was nice enough to send over a fucking box full of shit. I think the least thing I can do is be like, all right, guys, check this out. You know, the other box is good though. Yeah. Or like that one time, I was like, dude, can you send me the Goldbergs, the complete series of the Goldbergs? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, dope. He sends me 2 season 7s, a fucking season 8, and a 9. I'm like, the fuck? Oh, I had highest of expectations. You don't know how disappointed I was. Because remember, we did that on a Friday. I got the box on Thursday. And regardless of like fucking, I never do a blind unboxing with him. Because like, if I have to do it blind, then like it's going to, oh God, the reactions are going to be even more horrible. So like whenever I get the box, I open it and see what's in it and rearrange the movies in there. Like all the ones I know are towards the end. So like I think the 3 that I knew were like, and the one I didn't even know, I just knew because Jenna Ortega was in it. That's the only reason I knew. You know? But I got the box on Thursday and I was like, oh, please let this be good. And I opened it and I was just like, ah, fuck. And I was like, I committed to fucking doing this tomorrow, Friday and shit. And I always invite Joe to come in if he's available. Sometimes I should have did it Saturday because Joe's never available on Saturday. And I mean, like, I technically phoned it in on fucking Friday, but like, I really could have fucking phoned it in if he wasn't there. You know, I could have been like, check this out, look at that, ooh yeah, and just fucking moved on. But he was there, so I really had to put a smidge more effort into it than usual. Like if it's like a lot of shit I like and maybe some titles that I don't know, I tend to put a little bit more effort into it. You know, I'm usually like, all right, this one right here. Okay, I don't know what this one is, but fucking hey, right on. Oh, this one, I love this movie right here, man. This is a good fucking movie. You know, I'm usually a little bit more fucking like into it, but like that box, there was just fucking nothing for me to get into. Not a damn thing. Like Jennifer texted me, Darren, I forgot what she texted me, but I was just like, this box is terrible. I'm just trying to get through it. I kind of want to watch the Jenna Ortega one because I like Jenna Ortega, but other than that, probably not. Three of which I've already sold to Jason. Jason usually buys the fucking ones that he wants from the box, and I usually sell him fucking $10 for the first one and 5 for every additional. I figure it's a nice little way to fucking make a couple bucks. You know, I tried going on Whatnot to sell them, but like the application process for Whatnot is just fucking stupid. I was okay with some of the questions. It was just like, what do you plan on selling? I'm like, DVDs, autographs. They're like, can you show us? I'm like, why do you need fucking pictures of what I'm selling? So I was like, fuck that. And it was just like, it had all these other questions. And the last question is just like, is it okay that you submit to a background check? I was like, fuck this, dude. Like, fucking eBay is just like, you want to sell shit? I'm like, yeah. You're like, you want to pay us some fees? Yeah. All right, go ahead, sell some shit. But Whatnot is just like, fucking, man, like, fucking, send us a drop of fucking blood, like fucking your firstborn. I'm just like, Christ, dude. Like, it's hard. Yeah, exactly. Like fucking like a lot of the autograph guys that used to sell on Facebook headed over to fucking Whatnot and eBay and shit. And like, I'm just like, fuck it, dude. Like, once I saw the application process and like the last question was just like, are you okay with the background check? I was like, fuck this, never mind. It ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it for me. I'm not gonna go through all this just to sell some fucking Blu-rays and fucking autographs and shit. Never mind. Nah, because I don't really trust people. I have bought from fucking people on Marketplace before, which is weird. I used to have them come to my work though. Like when I used to buy board games and shit, I'd have them come to my fucking work. Not my house. I never have them come to my fucking house. Yeah, it's usually hit or miss some days. I sell really quickly other days. Other days, no one cares. Yeah. And like when I was trying to sell art, I went on the marketplace and like we had like a Cedar Rapids marketplace and everything. And every day I would go live on there. I would go live and be like, this is what I have to offer and everything. Everything's fully customizable and da 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 da. And like, this is what we have to offer. This is the kind of art I do. La 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 la. And like, this went on for like fucking 2 weeks. I kept going on 2 weeks. Like, and I would get like fucking views. Nobody would comment. It was just like fucking YouTube. I would get fucking views, but nobody would fucking comment. I wouldn't get orders. So I would keep trying because I was really trying to get it to work. And like one day I was blocked from the group. I'm like, the fuck did I do? Apparently they just got tired of me going live. And I was just like, how am I supposed to get my word out if I can't fucking promote it? So I joined some arts and crafts fucking groups. That didn't fucking work. You know, you can promote your sales posts on there too, but it's usually just a bunch of spammers messaging you. Yeah. No one ever messaged me. Um, the one thing that I ever got was like, oh my God, these should be in a museum. I was like, oh, thank you so much. Did they order anything? Fuck no. I'm like, wow, apparently they don't, apparently you don't like them that fucking much. If, you know, fucking, yeah, exactly. Because like you could go live on the page and promote. So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna go live because like it's better to fucking just go live and explain what you have rather than like here's some pictures of some fucking board game art that I make. Would you like one? No, I'm gonna go live and be like, all right, this is what I do. Everything's fully customizable, man. Like no fucking board game art is the fucking same. You want Scrabble coasters? I got fucking Scrabble coasters. You know, I had it all and shit. And then one day I went to go fucking do the live and shit to push it and everything, and the group wasn't there. I was just like, huh? You're telling me a whole fucking marketplace group of 4,000 fucking people shut down? And nope, I was just fucking blocked. I was just like, okay. That should have been sign number one, thinking back at it. Like people, you know, people buying board games as art and shit like that. I was like, that should have been sign number one, but I didn't. And then when the lady actually turned her nose up at it at the convention, that's what sealed its fate right there. A lot of people are scammers and people are petrified to buy on there. If you thought board game art was going to scam you, then. And the official nail in the coffin of that idea was I saw a 17-minute video from the convention I did, right? It was a Quad City Con from 2021, I believe. And it was a 17-minute video. This guy was going around to all the booths and, you know, talking about it. I'm like, oh, look at this booth right here. He's selling comics. And this guy right here, he's doing this. The second he got to my fucking booth, the camera cuts and it goes to the next booth. So I was just like, well, if it wasn't dead now, it is certainly fucking dead now. I paid off the debt I had, you know, the quote unquote debt I had on the company, and fucking I fucking put it away. I threw away a bunch of pieces like the fucking I think last year sometime I threw away a bunch of pieces I had for it, and I still have some laying around because I refuse to throw this one away because I work so fucking hard on it. And some are hanging on the wall that y'all can't see when I'm live in front of me, and that's it. I just let it go. But I'm like, that lady was just like, wow, these should be in a museum. I'm like, wow, thank you. Never got an order. Never got like, oh my God, can I get one? I had a couple of friends order some pieces. I had a friend order a Elvis Monopoly piece because she was a big Elvis fan. So she was like, can you make me something Elvis? I was like, yeah, absolutely. You know, but then like after it was over, I was like, board games as art pieces. What the fuck was I thinking? You know what? That was 2020. I don't think about it. Wasn't that during the pandemic? Uh, could make a. I would love to put one behind me, but believe it or not, you can't tell, but the walls behind me are actually cement. Um, so you can't really nail anything into them. You know, if I remember fucking Saturday, I can. There's one on the wall that I can easily take off. It's really easy to fucking take off because it's basically hooked on there. Um, really cool Yahtzee piece I made. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll show you one, Jennifer, when I get up here. But yeah, like I would sit on the phone and talk with friends and make these fucking pieces. I think there's a couple very, very like primitive fucking lives of me in the quote unquote art studio, um, making pieces and shit like that. I would just sit in the art studio and go live and fucking like work on these and bullshit and everything. That's like when I first got live on mobile. They're just like, okay, you can go live on mobile. I was like, really? Okay, cool. And I would do that to just because like I would be at the fucking art table that I have down here. Literally, I'm not making this up. I would literally be I would get off at work at like 8, 9 o'clock at Pizza Hut, and then I would come home, go to the basement, and fucking go to the art table, and I would probably put on a movie or a TV show, whatever it is I'm fucking watching, and I would literally just fucking come up with ideas for like Scrabble coasters or work on whatever fucking bullshit piece of art I'm working on, and like I would be down here until like fucking 3, 4 in the morning, and then I would finally go upstairs and go to fucking bed, you know. Because like I had a buddy of mine he asked me to make a Risk piece for him one time. I think like somebody online one time, like the last piece I did was an online order. He was just like, can I get a Clue piece? I was like, yeah, what kind of Clue are you looking for, man? There's plenty of options, man. We got the 70s, man. We got this, we got that. And he told me what he wanted, and I was like, just so you know, you're the last fucking piece I'm making. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, and that was the last piece I shipped out. You know. Oh, I made a Chinese checkers one. That was fucked. I have a friend that like I don't tell you fuckers about. I actually need to ask her to come to the fucking live. Her name is Elsie. And like for some reason Elsie used to watch me on fucking YouTube and like I don't know, I feel like she really gets me some days. You know? Um but like every now and then I drop in with Elsie and shit. So in fact I gotta text her. So one day I text her, I was like, Elsie, and she was like, what's up? What are you up to? I was like, not much. I did this. I started an art business. I make board games and fucking shit. And she was like, can you make one for Chinese checkers? I was like, you don't have to buy one, Elsie. I was just telling you about it. She was like, no, I want to help you out, man. Like, can you make one for Chinese checkers? I'm like, Chinese checkers? Okay, that's a tall fucking ask. But all right, I'll give it a whirl. And I did. I made it pretty, I did the marbles and fucking added some like Chinese decor, added these cool chopsticks to it and shit, man. It was fucking badass. You know? Oh boy. What time is it? 9 o'clock? All right. I think it's time we call it, gang. All right, guys. So again, Saturday we'll be live. Apparently some of y'all won't be here, which is cool. But we will be counting down another top 20 movies that I like and generally people don't like. Um, and then Sunday we'll be live again. Sunday Night Funky doing something. And then, of course, Monday, I will post the schedule for that week, which would look a lot similar to last week's schedule. No live tomorrow. I don't think so. I was doing gaming either today or tomorrow, and I planned on doing it tomorrow because, like I said, I've been working on a project which should hopefully make its debut next week. So I was planning on working on that tonight. And then it won't be the last live. Shut up. So I was going to work on that all night. I was going to do two of them tonight instead of one. So I did the one, and then, like I said, I saw that this game updated. So I was just like, oh, fuck, maybe it's a new DLC, and it was. So I was like, you know what? I'll go live with Power Wash Simulator. So, um, so yeah, Saturday, be live, and then Sunday. So be here, be square. We'll have a good time and shit like that. Um, you know, you know how we do it when we get funky. I actually got to buy some new funky items, if you know what I'm saying. There's another fucking $40 gone. So anyway, all right. Thank you guys for coming in tonight. And okay, I hope everybody has a good night. All right. And I'll see you guys Saturday. Be crazy.